Hey there.
Okay. I came this far mostly on impulse, but I wonder if it was the right choice. Everything will be okay, right, Professor? If I know that you think it's okay.
The Empire and Bridget were once warring with each other, but now, I have made the decision to be fighting with the Empire. It is a choice of irony, I feel. But I am having no regret. My belief is with you. This is not...
Edelgard became emperor and raised an army, huh? I mean, yeah, of course, I knew she'd be emperor. The more I think about it, the more surprised I am. I wonder who's gonna win. It is. We might have to fight against others from the Academy. I'm sorry, but... I'm sorry. I don't even get my own room here. At least I had that at home. But speaking of home, Hubert told me he said my father was stripped of his title. I guess he did as he pleased and opposed Edelgard. Wait, does that mean my father's going to be home all the time now? On second thought, I think I'm fine right here.
Hey,
Professor.
we will join forces with the main army and attack Garrick Mach. It's a fortress built on steep ground, but it's never seen battle. That means we don't know much about it from a military perspective. But if we use all of the power at our disposal from a purely mathematical standpoint, if the battle becomes a clash of beasts within human strength, you will be our only hope. I'm relying on you to lead the Black How did you...
It is not up to Her Majesty to bring the students to our cause. That task falls to you. You are uniquely able to provide emotion. Please use that gift to guide others down the path that Lady Edelgard has laid before us. I ask you to do this. Unfold.
The most important nobles in the Empire are known for taking power from the previous emperor, my father included. I didn't think it possible that the Imperial Princess could ascend the throne so easily. However, it seems that both my father and Caspar's are supporting Edelgard. Having both the Minister of Domestic Affairs and Minister of Military Affairs on your side, you must have been making preparations for quite some time without... That's not...
That could have gotten dangerous fast. If I stayed at the monastery, I would have had to fight my father. We aren't especially close, but he's not an opponent. I'd almost rather fight a monster. Anyway, it looks like he's going to... I wonder if we'll wind up fighting the Kingdom's army. What's this? What's that? What's that? What's that? What's that? What's that?
Black Eagle Strike Force, eh? I like it. It's really a twist of fate that brought me to this side of things.
I asked Edelgard what happened to my father. He was dismissed as Prime Minister and is under house arrest in the Imperial capital. He always was a greedy, arrogant man. Some would say that this is the fate he deserved, and yet I cannot help but feel indignant. After all his hard work for the Empire, I am conflicted, Professor. As the next Duke Ire,
The Empire and Bridget were once but it is my belief.
Okay.
Oh. Yes. I have heard the name Lord Vestra mentioned among the Purge noble families of the... He's Hubert's father. But Hubert seems rather unconcerned about it. That alone is why we soldiers find Hubert quite frightening.
Ah, yes. I'm Randolph von Berglies. I'm not very high in the ranks yet, but I'm more or less a general. Just like Caspar, I'm from House Berglies. My mother married into House Berglies after I was born, so my position within the family is rather lowly. But I'm determined to make something of myself in this battle to bring glory to my part of the family.
I believe that this is the first time we have met. My name is Ladislava. I have the great honor of leading Lady Edelgard's. Her Majesty is as hard on others as she is on herself. She may seem composed. For that reason, she is often misunderstood. I find that most real.
What do you require? Farewell.
Welcome.
Please come again.
Hey there. Come back anytime.
Welcome. Will this one do? Many thanks. 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 Come back soon.
Right. I'm a soldier. But I had to think long and hard about this one. Since birth, I've believed in the teachings of Saros without ever questioning them. But Her Majesty's words are true. To think that the Archbishop can take on such a monstrous form.
Yep. Okay.
Professor.
Right.
I'm so sick of it all. There is so much to be done, yet all I encounter are new problems and pitfalls. Sometimes I wish I could spend just one day doing absolutely nothing and gorging myself on sweets. Do you mean it? Just the thought makes me happy, but Hubert would never allow. Indeed. It may not be possible now, but one day we will know the joys of idling. Mark my words. Is that a smirk I spy? Is it so amusing to you, me Your silly grin says otherwise, but let's put all that aside for now. There is something I've been meaning to tell you. I'm afraid this might sound a bit... I want to thank you. Because of you, I feel I can walk my fated path without losing. If I were alone, I might have lost perspective, but I'm not alone. With you by my side, I'm somehow free to be not only a leader. True. I am fortunate to be surrounded by many. Nevertheless, until now, no one has been able to surpass me, much less command. I have always been seen as an untouchable princess. No one spoke to me as an equal or met my gaze. It was lonely, terribly lonely. The only person I could rely on as I tried to claw my way out of the darkness. But you have been a brilliant light. Somehow you...
Looking out toward Bridget, are you?
Yes. There are some times I cannot stop my thoughts from going home. It will be much time before I return.
It is quite a long way. To say nothing of the sea that lies between here and there. Being unable to return must further add to the distance in your mind.
It is as you say. When I return to Bridget, I will be the new queen. I am wishing to help relations with the Empire.
I believe you will be successful. You may not be Lady Edelgard's equal, but you are resourceful enough to make an excellent. And unlike Lady Edelgard, you will not be forced to harden your heart.
Not Edelgard's equal. Is that what you are?
Understand that I mean no but it is a fact that you are far beneath her. Make no mistake about what would happen if you were to raise your... She would crush you.
That is not a difference of equality. It is a difference of power.
Even if our homelands were on equal footing.
I can see with clarity the difference between me and Lady A, but that has no matter. I would never lose.
Professor Manuela! It's been far too long since we've had a proper chat. Let's fix that.
Too true, Dorothea. We hardly have a moment to spare here. But it's so nice to see you flourishing. It certainly brings back memories. You know, somehow you've gotten even prettier. The years have been kind to you.
That's something like a rose telling a daisy it's pretty, but I appreciate it.
Oh, honey, if that's the case, I hope you'll work hard to never become a rose like me.
Oh, stop it. You've accomplished a great deal.
That's a very nice sentiment, and I appreciate it. So, I've been dying to know, how did you come to be enrolled? I know you didn't have any family connections. How'd you do it?
Well, it did require pulling some noble string, but learning everything to pass the entrance exams, that was all me, and very hard. Especially while I was still singing for the opera.
Well, bravo. You've always had to find your own way in life, haven't you? I so wish you could rely on people. Still, though, you haven't said why you worked so hard to get into Garrick.
Isn't it obvious? When you retired, it broke my heart. But it also woke me. Seeing someone like you who shined so brightly on it got me thinking about my own future and what.
Oh my.
I had also heard that the heirs to the Alliance, Empire, and the Kingdom were all in with such an exceptional crop of potential spouses.
And have you gotten what you were after?
I'm sure I'll find my somebody some. Ah, it's so nice to spend time with you.
Yes.
Right, right.